Hey guys, how's it going? JJ back again with another video. Hope you guys are having a great day. It is a beautiful day. I'm enjoying some sun here, a little bit of sun. The clouds are coming up, and some rain coming up this week. So I'm enjoying a little bit of sun while I can before it goes away. And I want to talk to you guys about something, a thought that I had today. And I was in church, and someone mentioned that talked about the next generation. And I talk about the next generation a lot too. And I think the next generation is important. And it kind of depends on also what we mean by the next generation, because I feel like words can sometimes, limit things. They can limit something great from happening. And I would like to, think about the next generation as not just being like the kids or the teenagers or something like, like the young people. That doesn't have to be like the next generation, but technically they are the next generation. But in a way too, we are all the next generation because we are all the same. And the way I look at it is the fact that, we still don't know how this world works. But a way of thinking, you could look at it this way, is the fact that each and every single one of us, as long as we're still here, as long as our physical body is still here, our physical body is being rebuilt every second. Like, we're literally we're losing skin cells all the time and they're rebuilding. It's like we are recreating ourselves all the time. Every second we can change. We can become a new person. Every second we can take on a new role. We are master players. We are like masters at this game, not knowing that it's a game, because we can take so many different roles. We can do so many different things with our lives. But we have a lot of beliefs that have really slowed us down, that have really slowed down our progress. And a lot of that has to do with the generation thing. Like, once we get to a certain age, everyone's like, oh, I'm too old to do this, I'm too old to do that. Who said that? Who told you that? And why did you believe them? When you were younger, when you were little, you did not think about your age. You did not think about time. You were just always in the present moment. You were always enjoying your life. Even when you got mad or angry or sad, that didn't last. Once that feeling went away, you went back to being happy. You went back to being yourself. You went back to exploring the world, to find out new things, to explore, to learn, to have new experiences. That's what you did as a child. That's what you did as a baby. You're always exploring. You're always learning. You're always kind of absorbing and using your senses. Using all your senses to figure out the world around you. And it's a beautiful thing. And a lot of us, we stop that as we get older. So I want us to think about the next generation. Like, you are the next generation. You are the next generation, because as long as you're here right now, you can have an impact on this world. You can have an impact. If you stop thinking like, oh, I'm just going to leave it all up to the next generation, and you leave it all up to your kids, you give up and you stop learning, you stop growing, you're not only hurting yourself, but you are hurting the next generation. You're directly impacting the next generation, because you are one with the next generation. This age thing, we have to stop letting it just slow us down, letting our age define us. We are ageless, we are infinite, we will be here forever. Yes, our physical bodies die, but they do not have to die. Right now, people are growing up extremely fast with all the stress, all the junk food, all the fake things, all the makeup, all these chemicals we're putting on our bodies, in our hair, smelling, inhaling, and all that, all these things. We are like dying very quickly. Like, even though we might be living, life expectancy is still high, but the quality of life is poor. I think it's better to live a shorter life but have beautiful experiences and be happy than live a long, miserable life. And right now, most of us are living a long and miserable life. And we get to a point where we just kind of give up. We give up on our dreams. We give up on what makes us happy. We have accepted our miserable life for what it is, and we don't think that it can get better. And we all know that you can only receive something once you are ready to receive it. So if you have given up in your life thinking that you are too old, or whatever it is, too out of shape, whatever it is whatever excuses that you're making up, not enough time, they're all excuses. No matter how old you are, you can start working on what you want to do. It's mind over matter. It's reality of it. You just have to start now. The moment to act is now. There's no point in sitting around and reminiscing about what you could have done when you were younger. if you can still move today, you can do something. Don't take what you have for granted. Don't take what you have for granted, and inspire everyone around you to do the same. Don't you see how inspiring, like when you see like a 75 or 80 or 90-year-old person that's active, like running marathons? That inspires people because they're like, oh my God, you know, look how old they are and they're still doing this. And that's beautiful. So we don't have to leave everything for the next generation. We should still be working because we're still here, you know? If you're still here, you're watching this, you're still here, and you can still make an impact no matter what. We have the internet. Even if you can't move, there are ways to still make an impact. Look at Steven Spielberg. Is it Steven Spielberg? I'm thinking of Stephen Hawking. I think. The guy in the wheelchair. You know, sometimes I forget names, but look at him. He had a beautiful impact on the world. So, whatever limits you're putting on yourself, you are putting those limits on yourself. Don't see yourself as old or whatever. See yourself as who you really are, and who you really are never changes, never ages. You know, that the desire of who you truly are, what you came to do on this planet, that never dies. It never dies. It's always in you. So, I don't know how old you are watching this, but whatever your age is, if you're really old or really young, age is nothing but a number. It doesn't matter. Like, there are kids out there doing amazing things. There are kids out there starting businesses and companies and inspiring the world. It doesn't matter how old you are. You can do it. Whatever you want. It's up to you. So if you like this video, hit the like button. Hit me up in the comment section for more. Let's keep talking. Keep spreading that love. Subscribe to my channel for more videos like this one if you haven't already. And I will see you guys in the next one. I love you. Peace.